Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Sue, your East Oakland advocate. Well, experience matters. I'm going to talk about that. And I had a very interesting conversation with, as a lot of you know, I'm a real supporter of the recall of Oakland Mayor Shantel. And so I've been in some pretty interesting conversations, one even over on Facebook. And this person is a pretty staunch supporter of Mayor Shantel and was trying to use the excuse, well, she inherited a lot of this. No, you need to actually look back when she was city council person and how she was, she caused a lot of this. And so all of my talking points were so strong that this person didn't even try to refute them. Yeah, and I hadn't even gotten started. These were just simple softballs that I was lobbing him, see if he had what kind of institutionalized answers that he was going to reply with, but didn't reply. So that means evidence that I presented was irrefutable. And all my evidence is irrefutable. And Mayor Shantel should not have been on the ballot to begin with, because when she entered the building, City Hall, to do her filing, that last minute filing, the sudden change that eliminated me and several other people. And so with that, she got into City Hall at 4:55. Filing deadline is at 5 o'clock. You can say, wow, that's no big deal. It's before 5 o'clock. No. It takes 30 minutes to file the paperwork. And the crooked Public Ethics Commission, what they did, they just went ahead, stamped her paperwork before the 5 o'clock deadline, and then continued working with the many candidates after that, most of which shouldn't have been on the ballot. But we have evidence that some wrongs were done right there at the beginning. And so she shouldn't have been on the ballot to begin with, because she ended up not getting her paperwork filed until 6:25 that Friday evening, long after the legitimate 5 o'clock deadline. And it was an error on the Public Ethics Commission that they switched the date, even though they've been telling all the candidates there were 5 more days still left to work with, and they didn't. So a lot of shady things there. And but experience matters. Let's get back to that topic. And I like the fact that LeRonne Armstrong is running for the at-large city council member, because he is a person who's an Oakland native, born and raised, went to school here in Oakland, lost family members through murder here in Oakland, just like myself. And I've lost family members who were murdered here in Oakland decades ago. And so we have a lot of similarities. I'm born and raised, I'm 3rd generation Oaklander. And with a lot of positive family history, community service, and helping our community. So LeRonne Armstrong has 24 years at OPD, and he's been all over the city. I personally have worked with LeRonne Armstrong. That was back in 2016, and that was when the city of Oakland found out who I was. And LeRonne Armstrong was one of the people that was there to do all the investigation, and he was the one that also said, well, we have no choice but to return your weapon because you're government. And so that's how we came to be. Also, everything that during the investigation, he found that I was extremely truthful because we had surveillance video to back up everything that I said happened, and it was verified all on video in the business across the street. So that's how we came to be. And after that, I got to know a lot of the other area captains and lieutenants, and so there was a lot there, and we have some history, and it's all positive. And my experience with LeRonne Armstrong is that he makes good decisions. So that's one of the things that has been lacking in the city of Oakland. Good decision makers. We've had city council members. There's been nothing, absolutely nothing worthwhile come out of Oakland City Council as far as a mayor candidate. And we've had 3 now, and none of them have been worth a crap. We have Mayor Shane Tao, who's the current mayor, came out of City Council. Mayor Libby Schaff, she came out of City Council. And then we had dumbass Jean Quan. She came out of City Council. The person before that, Congressman Ron Dellums. Can't blame him for anything. He didn't want the job. Then we had something, last time we had real excitement in the city of Oakland was when Jerry Brown was running. And he ran on a platform of reforming Oakland and promised 10,000 housing units. Never made good on much other than doing a lot of gentrification. And that's why there was such a big rebellion against having another Caucasian mayor. That will not happen in the city of Oakland, where a majority of the people are of color. The white population here in Oakland is the majority, but by a very, very small margin. It's only 34% Caucasian population in Oakland, and it's concentrated, to the Oakland Hills and North Oakland. So things gotta change, and experience matters. That's why I am supporting LeRonne Armstrong for City Council at-large member, because he knows more about the city than any of the other folks, the other candidates that are running for the at-large position, to give Rebecca Kaplan a run for her seat. And I know that a lot of police officers, all of Oakland police officers, really despise Rebecca Kaplan. So keeping her seat is pretty unlikely in the November 5th upcoming election. But I'll be running once it's announced that the recall petition has qualified for the November ballot. We have until July to do the final entries for the ballot and qualifying for the November 5th. Once that's announced, I will put my name in for the immediate runoff. And I'm going to talk about why you should consider me. Thanks for joining me. We'll be right back.